Welcome to our Spring into Summer Health and Wealth Opportunity Zoom. It is June 3rd, and my name is DanaLynn. I am delighted to be here with a team of wellness goddesses, actually, and we have an extraordinary opportunity to share with you all. If you're catching the replay, then whoever invited you to and either shared the replay with you or invited you here really cares about you and the planet. So without further delay, I would love to have you, if your health could use an upgrade, please put a 1 in the chat if you're here because you'd really love to feel better, have more energy, perhaps sleep better, have better digestion. Would love to see who's here. And if you would also love to have an extra stream of income, that a little more money in your budget wouldn't be a bad thing. Put a 2 in the chat if that's the case for you. Yeah, I think all of us are still on our healing journey. I would be a number 1 as well. And yeah, we have lots of 1s and 2s. And so this is really why we're here together, is to share an opportunity that covers both of these aspects of our life. Very quickly, I want to share a little bit about my story. I was an older mama. I had my daughter at 38, and I was working full-time plus and pretty exhausted for years. But I didn't really know it. I felt like I was pretty healthy. I was getting through. I was managing okay. And someone introduced me. I actually left a full-time job and I opened my own business, and someone introduced me to this superfood opportunity. And I was like, I know what I eat well. I know what I'm doing. I belong to a CSA, like a farm that have great food. I don't think I need those. And then a couple of weeks went by, and I started to realize that the universe was showing me how to help these women that I was speaking to feel better. I was like, I better try these products myself first. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. And suddenly I was like, wow, my nervous system was super duper depleted. My knees hurt when I went hiking long distances. I really couldn't exercise the way I used to, but I just thought it was because I hadn't been doing it because I was super busy. But I started to feel better. My whole body composition changed, and I knew I had something that I needed to pay attention to. So I would love for us to jump. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share a little bit about the company that is behind these superfoods. And then I would love for all of you, 1 or 2 of you, to share a health journey with this opportunity, and then 1 of you to share a wealth opportunity as we go. So be thinking about what that looks like for you if you'd like. So I'm gonna see if this works there. Seamless, okay, great. Let's get that out of the way. And get this out of the way. There. Okay, I trust that everyone can see this well. I'm gonna get thumbs up as we go, and so this here we go. What I love about this company is that the mission is quite broad. Actually, to alleviate human suffering is, in my heart space, is about as good as it gets. And in this case, to alleviate human suffering from the health and wealth aspect. So it's really about consciously growing food in regenerative soil. So we are up leveling the environment as we distribute powerful nutrition and also distribute wealth into the hands of many of us mamas. This is primarily who we work with. I was just on a corporate call, and a majority of the women of the people in this business are really heartfelt women, looking to help other women and families. So this is a revolutionary way of changing the planet, and I'm delighted to be a part of it. Some of the values that are really important to me are also important to this company. And rather than kind of read through, I would like to share a couple of the ways that they illustrate this. So one, we have Purium, stands for Pure and Premium, have removed over 150 tons of plastic from the waste stream. So most of what is delivered in this dense nutrition comes in compostable packaging, and not just GMO compostable packaging, but non-GMO compostable packaging. So we're still supporting farmers who are not growing corn with GMO methods. So that's one way that they support my values. Another way is to have a 60-day money-back guarantee. This may not be for everybody. And so if that's the case, then you have 60 days to try the products, to really feel them into your system. And then if it really doesn't work for you, full money-back guarantee. Those are two important things. And then a third, there are more, but I'm gonna list three. And the third is that they are supporting regenerative farming across the globe, really. So they're looking for farmers to move from organic to regenerative practices, which means that the food that you are receiving in the mail is grown in super dense nutritional soil. So what we eat, whatever we are eating, has to be eating good things for it to pass up, for the nutrients and value to pass up to us. And so the regenerative soil is really important. And actually, I'm going to name a fourth. The quality is bar none, because they have a microbiologist right on site that tests everything that comes into the plant. So it's a third-party microbiologist testing for things. I had one of my favorite tea companies, I just found out, sent out tea that was not organic. And in this case, that wouldn't happen here because it's tested before it goes out, before it comes in, as it comes in. And so it would be very unlikely that anything would leave the plant that had been, and had any heavy metals in it, any non-organic. We do have one product that is currently not 100% organic, but they were very clear about why. So these are the types of integrity and quality and values that are really laced through the company. So I would like to pause a moment and stop my share, because I really would actually rather not be the one talking all along. So I welcome one of you, anyone on the call, to have a health story that you would like to share. Yeah, Midge. Go ahead. Love to hear. I'm going to pin you so that we can.
I Today I was talking to a friend and I realized I'm 76 years old. And I realized that through the use of these products and superfoods, it has changed my mental outlook and the way I handle myself. I am so excited about those changes in my life and my willingness to stand in my own authenticity and to speak my truth. I was not able to do that for so many years. And I really hook this up with my use of the superfoods because it really didn't start. I've been using the superfoods for about 3 years, and it really didn't start till probably 2 years ago. And I know that DanaLynn's shaking her head because she's witnessed the change, and so have some of you because you've known me for that for a long time. So I am amazed at and grateful and very blessed to have that opportunity to feel that and to understand that in
Beautiful.
this stage of my life.
Thank you so much. We don't often focus on the mental aspect of nutrition, but everything stems from how we can think and how we feel about ourselves. I adore that part of your story. Thank you so much for sharing. So I am going to enter into a bit of education around part of why we do what we do. So I'm going to share my screen again and start to talk about a toxin that is out there in mass quantity, and it's one of those hidden toxins. And here we have a visual. The toxin is in Roundup. It's an herbicide that many farmers are using across the planet with the introduction of GMO crops. So genetically modified crops were introduced because of this Roundup, this herbicide. Farmers wanted to kill weeds. And so they created this many years ago. In a, well, I'm not going to go into the details of glyphosate. We just don't have the time, but it has been adopted since about 1993 in the farming industry. And you can see an uptick as it was introduced because of, and then GMO crops were introduced. And so as farmers started using it, it's also destroying our gut microbiome. It's creating leaky gut. And so glyphosate is now in our water, in our air, in our food system. Much of what you see in the grocery store has experienced or been exposed to glyphosate. And there's a book called The Toxin That Came to Dinner, and whoever invited you here can share it with you if you'd like. And it shows an uptick in a lot of disease states when glyphosate was introduced into the farming industry in the early 1990s. And so this image just shows a little bit about the number of ways that it affects us. Because our gut is connected to all parts of us, how we think, how our hormones are regulated, how we digest food. And so it has a massive effect on our health globally. This is just another image of how it plays into our whole system. It's, what we are eating. If we eat meat, if they have eaten GMO crops or crops with glyphosate, then we are then eating glyphosate, and it is wreaking havoc on our gut microbiome. And so the reason I focus on glyphosate is because Purium actually has a product that has been tested and known to remove glyphosate from our system. In fact, it is the only certified product through the Detox Project. So I'm going to stop my share for a second again. And if I welcome comments about this, if anyone would like to say anything, but what I really wanted to focus on is that the Detox Project is a company from the UK that is sole purpose, it's a nonprofit. Its sole purpose is to help remove toxins from our environment across the globe. And it has a rigorous certification process. And Purium has the only product that it has certified to remove glyphosate from our system. So if there are no other comments out there, I am going to move on and share the health opportunity of this health and wealth opportunity. It is a 90-day reset to begin to reset your nutrition, to up-level your health, remove glyphosate out of your system, detoxify your liver, and really help you feel fantastic. So I'm gonna share my screen again. So we mentioned that part of the mission of Purium is to alleviate human suffering. And so if you had the opportunity to improve your health, the health of those you know and love, have fun while doing it, creating community, and earn money, would you jump in? I know that I did almost 4 years ago. And so there's an opportunity to up-level your health, and there's also an opportunity to join our community and spread this education to the planet. And so this health opportunity involves a 90-day protocol that involves 5 specific products. And whoops. So I'm gonna try and get this away from the screen. So these products they affect your sleep. They can affect your sleep, your weight, your pain, any chronic pain, your energy level, and certainly your microbiome. So the 5 products begin with a nourishing shake. And those nourishing shakes come in a variety of flavors and styles. And the person who invited you here can share the details of those shakes. But they can be meal replacement shakes. They are grown in this regenerative soil. They're allowed to grow to their complete ripeness at these farms that have used practices that ensure that the soil has rich, deep nutrients. Then they're juiced at the farm and then wind dried in less than 88 degrees. So the products are packed with nutrition. So you add water or an alternative milk of your choice, and it is just like drinking juice. It's alive, it's vibrant, and it has nothing but the best ingredients. So it's quick. It is for busy mamas for sure. It is nutrient dense, quick, fast food that you can do on the fly, and which is one reason that I love it. And so it can boost your nutrition just like that, all from real food. So there's the Biomedic, which is the product that removes glyphosate from your system. And that you would take also twice a day with the shake. And so it has been tested to remove glyphosate up to more than 70% in 6 weeks. And it reduces the C-reactive protein, which is a marker of your inflammation. So this is the product that the Detox Project has certified. The next in these 5 products that weave together is the Super Aminos 23. It builds lean muscle and helps your body just choose to burn fat and build muscle. These are nutrient dense, totally vegan amino acids. They are protein source that is already bioavailable to your body. So your liver, your digestive organs don't have to work so hard to break it down to the amino acids. It's already available. There are loads also of research done on this product specifically, and they were on the physician's desk reference at one point. So physicians were using them for patients who needed to build muscle. These are one of my favorite products and there are 65 products out there. These 5 are really designed to help to help your body clear toxins in the first 90 days. The 4th product is this Apothecary tart cherry juice, totally organic. It is only cherry juice and it's super concentrated. It's very yummy. It has naturally occurring melatonin. We drink it at night. You can drink it during the day. It also reduces inflammation. So if you do a Google search or any kind of search for tart cherry juice, you will see the health effects that it has, including naturally occurring melatonin. So it's super good for sleep and antioxidants and reducing inflammation. And then the 5th product is this parasite cleanse. It's Super Cleanse R. So you wait 10 days and then you use these powerful anti-parasitic herbs such as black walnut hull, clove, and helps your body to remove any parasites that are building up on your colon wall. Very, very powerful experience and extremely gentle, actually. I have done intense cleanses in my day, and this was really gentle to my system. And it's not gentle for everyone's system, but in my experience, it's gentle for most. So it's a great way to clear through your system. So I'm going to stop my share and open this up for any questions or comments. Yeah.
I would like to just share that my appreciation for what we have, because the formula is so brilliant in that it's an anabolic cleanse. Like, you actually are able to build muscle instead of feeling depleted. And in my situation, I really needed to detox, but I really needed nourishment. And it was just like a revival, like a cellular revival. And yeah, I can't say enough about the aminos and the biomedic and just all of it. What a freaking blessing.
Yeah. Beautiful. I totally agree. I really noticed how depleted women were. And so you can't, as a health coach, I wouldn't want to give a depleted woman the suggestion of cleansing, and at least in the way that I was familiar with cleansing at the time. And to also take away foods that were her nervous system loved, that it's at a time when there's also a thin thread. I couldn't agree with you more, Kahina, that this provides an underlying level of nutrition that helps us then make better choices. It's not like a cleanse that you have to eliminate and deplete in order to clean. This is really cleaning by nourishing. It is elimination by addition, which is really brilliant. And I'm seeing in the comments that others have had that same experience. Great. Well, I'm opening this up for questions about any of those products. We can come back to questions at the end. I'm going to head into the more business-driven part of this opportunity, because as you start to feel better, it's really fun to share this brilliance. And so I'm going to open this. I'm going to share my screen again and go into why I think this is really a brilliant business model, and what that looks like a little bit in the big scheme of things. So the wealth opportunity is, you know, I'm just gonna put it right out there. Multi-level management, MLMs, really have gotten a bad rap. This is there, you can't really look at a corporation out there or a school or a nonprofit and not see some level of pyramid. And so there is no, I think that this is the richest, most amazing pyramid opportunity out there, because you're creating community with those that you love. And so the wealth opportunity is a chance to get out of your comfort zone and try new things. It is a business with absolutely no startup risks, no costs beyond your initial products. So you're up leveling your health and you're buying the business while you do it. And then you're also entering, in many cases, into a business opportunity with a mentor that really wants you to succeed in all ways. So they are here to support you. You have time and location freedom. You can run this business on your phone, and many of us do. You can travel, you can go places, and you can still follow up with people and meet people, and it's super duper fun. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a community of people around you that really want you to succeed. It is a self-improvement opportunity, self-development with a compensation plan. And so this idea of making money while you're doing the dishes, while you're sleeping, while you're traveling, because you have people around you that also are spreading this goodness, is really beautiful and really fun. And so that, in a nutshell, is why I believe this is one of the best opportunities out there to bring an extra stream of income into your family for very little extra time. And this slide illustrates how it all weaves in together. And so, and it really speaks to even a stronger set of values that I spoke to at the beginning. So there's this corporate set of values, but then in the bigger scheme of things, I want to be a part of something that is creating stronger families and redistributing the wealth on the planet. We don't need people with a lot of money to continue to grow. You know, it would be, I mean, that's fine for them, but it would be really cool for all of us to feel that opportunity to step into a life that feels really nourishing to us and is fully resourced on all levels. I believe that this is helping to support a balanced ecosystem. We are supporting farmers that use practices that I can believe in, a distribution system that I can believe in, that has actually less carbon footprint than much of the food that is sent, you know, is being shipped all over the world. And so our balanced ecosystem inside, a balanced ecosystem outside on the planet. One reflects the other, and I think this is helping both. I also really love to vote with my dollars. So I'm participating in a business model that I feel really good. When I spend money on my Purium products, I know I'm supporting my family to get the best nutrition possible. I'm supporting a company that has the biggest heart I've ever seen or felt. Not really seen it. I've felt it. So that's how I like to spend my money. And I also love to be a part of it. And I am a part of a larger community. I'm fostering community and I'm providing accountability for those who have said they want to uplevel their health and their wealth. And so I am here for them to stand by that opportunity. And yeah, it may be uncomfortable, and let's get through that uncomfortable edge together. What is it going to take? How can I support you? And so that's the community that we foster. And I think that this entire model, all that I've just said, really is aligned with nature. It's really how we as humans were meant to thrive, meant to live, meant to support each other. And so that's another reason why I love this business model. So I think the next slide just asks if you have, let's see. For some reason, the slide is not advancing. So I'm pretty sure it just says, are there any questions? And before I open it up for questions, we have another minute. Does anyone have anything they'd like to say about the business side of things? I certainly do, if there isn't a story out there. But if just about the business itself, is there a testimonial or something that wants to be shared? Rajni, yeah.
I'll be brave. Why not? So I've only been in the business since about January, and I've been on the product since the fall. I've recently had some major life changes, and my source of my income basically disappeared overnight. And rather than deciding to just go back into fear and, I have to get a job. And I thought, I am so aligned. Everything that DanaLynn just spoke about, my values on the company. I've been, I've started a farmer's market. I've been doing environmental education. I'm so committed to the environment and community and up leveling health that and I felt so good in my own body using the products. It just felt like just the right path that came before me. And, within, I would say my third month, I was already paying for my products. So I'm totally so excited to be part of this community and the support that we receive here with these amazing women on this call and other people in the larger Purium community. I'm going to convention coming up next month, and I'm just thrilled of the opportunities that I see before other leaders, how it's changed their lives, and I know that I can do that too. That's where I'm going, and I'm happy to be there.
Woohoo! Yay! Thank you, Rajni. Beautiful. Well, anyone else before we just open it up to any other questions? I can also, let's just make sure we don't have anyone else that wants to speak before I turn off the recording. All right. Well, if you are seeing this on the replay, then reach out to the person who sent it to you, or they will definitely reach out to you. And so delighted to be here tonight with all of you women, and let's keep going. Much love.